welcome to another episode of Tea with Tea, where we sip on the latest in pop culture, celebrity news, and real talk. I'm so glad you're here, and remember, the more we talk, the more we grow. So grab your favorite cup of tea, settle in, and let's dive into today's conversation. Today, I have my little sister here with me.
Hi
We're
guys.
only, we're only 9 months apart, but she's my little sister. Hey,
Hey.
sis. Introduce yourself to everyone.
I'm Shanice. I'm Tia's sister. I'm a mom of two. I'm also work in education, and yeah,
And
let's
she's a
talk.
content creator too.
Yeah, oh, I do. I
You
create content on the
love it.
side.
Yes, yes. All right, so we're gonna get into our hot tea segment. All right. So Love Island has stolen all
Yes.
of our hearts. We love Love Island so
We
much.
do.
Yes. And we know we have the reunion coming up. So I guess I'm wondering, sis, which couples do you think will still be together?
Okay, so my winning couple for sure, which is Shelly and Ace. I love them. If you follow them on TikTok or social media or whatever, you'll see they were at the Chris Brown concert together. It was his birthday, and she's like writing him all these like cute little posts. I'm like, they're at the clubs, like looking into each other's
Yeah.
eyes. I was like, listen, y'all are the real winners for
No,
sure.
they're definitely mom and dad, and I feel like they did like instead of them leaving and getting eliminated, it definitely should have been Chris and Huda because they weren't even together.
Insane.
Like that was crazy
Insane.
to me. That like yeah, so I
Insane.
agree. I love them. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also a Nicolandria stan.
Absolutely. I love them. They were the couple you like they're like the friends that turned lovers. Like they always like look at each
Yes,
other and like, no, no, we're just
yes,
friends. And
yes,
like I absolutely love them. They look
yes.
beautiful together.
They do. They look
Like,
so good together. She's definitely a Barbie, like a Barbie doll. Like she is gorgeous, like black Barbie
yes.
doll. She's
Yes, she
gorgeous.
is.
And Nick is very handsome as
He
well. They
is
make a
very
really cute couple.
they look really good together. But like, so let's talk about Clark and Taylor.
Yes. Oh. No, I
Boo.
like Clark though. I like Clark, and I like
Uh-uh.
Taylor is so immature and he is very like full of energy, but I like him and I like them together. I didn't really like the way it happened, of course, because I
Okay.
love my Alandria, but I feel like they're so cute, Clark
Did
and
you see
Taylor.
how he was pushing her head on live?
No,
It
I heard about it. I
he
didn't get
was
to
there
see
like
it.
whoosh, just kept pushing her out of the, and I'm
Was he like playing around or
like
was it?
playfully pushing, but it was to the point you could tell she's annoyed. Like, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Clark don't like that man.
You
She's
don't
with him because no, she
I
does
feel like
not
she
like that.
likes
She
him.
always looks
No.
so serious. She'd be like this. Yeah.
No, I feel like she likes him though. I feel like
Mm,
she likes him a
she
lot.
like his money. Cause when he said he was a cowboy and when I looked him up, I said, "You mean you own the cows?"
Really? Oh,
No,
is
I
he
don't know.
like,
No, no, no. I don't know what they do, but he's wealthy. Like he's wealthy.
oh, that's
Him and
awesome.
his.
I didn't know that.
So I feel like that's why she's with him.
Right. Really? That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Because I think they're cute. I mean, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I did not like them because I'm like, oh, Landry, look what he did to
Alandria,
her.
Alandria, Alandria.
Right? He looked what he did to her. I was upset, but then they grew on me a little bit. I started seeing a little bit of TikToks here and there, and I'm like, they're kind of
They're
cute.
just cringy. They got commercials with Arby's. Meanwhile, Nicolandria is on some like vote. They're trying to get all
Yes,
high end stuff, and she's trying to
yes,
eat French fries and nuggets with him.
yes.
No,
No, I know, and I also am a big fan of Amaya. Amaya Papaya. No, you don't like Amaya Papaya? What? Why? Why don't you like her?
honestly, I just feel like she be doing too much. In my opinion, I'm so sorry. Like
No,
I
I
feel like
love that.
she
I
no, I feel like it's disingenuinely like too much. Like when she was like, "Oh well, I'm a type of person that likes to touch people. I want to touch people." I was like, "But you can't touch yourself. Like
I,
you can't just say, "Well, I like to do this. I'm a touchy person, so I'm gonna touch you." How you gonna do something to me because you like it?
I, but I like her because I feel like she was herself. She was authentic the whole time. I feel like she was genuinely herself, and I like that. And I wasn't a fan of the Ace, like the she was calling him babe, 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 and he was like,
Yes.
I didn't
He's like,
like the
that's,
way
he's
it
like,
made
that's a
me feel sick.
boundary that I don't
I
like
did not
that.
like it. I didn't like that
Yes.
boundary of his because I felt like in that moment you're taking yourself way too serious. She definitely didn't mean you're my baby. I want to marry you tomorrow. She's speaking like babe. It's just the lingo a little
I
bit,
just
right?
think, but see, maybe because we're the two different personalities, I'm like, listen, if I'm telling you that's like a guy come up to you and keep calling you sweets, and you're like, I don't like that. Like, I
Right,
think it's just, I think it's a little bit of like if Amaya was the guy doing it to the girl and calling her sweet or baby love or something, if she was like, stop, it would have been like, you need to stop that. But because it
right,
was the other way around, in my opinion, I'm
hmm
like, because you do hear those stories of like guys calling you names you don't like, and you know,
right,
tell them don't call you that. That's exactly what Ace did. It was like, you're doing, I don't, that's my boundary. I don't
right.
like that. But she's like, that's just how I talk. And maybe she's used to guys liking that because it shows like she's being affectionate towards them. But he was not that type of man. That's why he ended up with Shell.
Well, well on that note, we'll agree to disagree.
Yes, that's it.
All right, so now it's time to get to our main topic at hand. So, our question for the day is, what really makes someone family? Is it DNA or is it how they show up for you? What's your thoughts on that?
I'm definitely going to say it's the people that show up for you. I think that you'll have the title of a family member, but that's not the place that you play in that person's life.
Right.
That's definitely my approach to it. I think that it could be really toxic for people to say, well, that's your family, so this, and that. But at the end of the day, like, you can't help who's in your lineage. Like, but you
Right.
can help the energy that you accept. You can help, the drama and the stress in your life. Like, and if those aren't people that are showing up for you or that are positive,
Yeah.
then to me, good riddance.
Yes. No, I agree with that. I agree with you 100%. I have a lot of friends who I consider family, right? Because of the way they show up for me, right?
Hmm.
Friends that I've been friends with since I was very young. And I feel
Right.
like some of them are more of family to me than my actual family members, right?
Yeah.
I do feel like though that it is still important to, I don't know, maybe it's because of the Jamaican mentality that's within me, but I feel like it's important to like still give family a little bit of grace. Of course, there's a
Okay.
boundary that you're going to set with them, but
Hmm.
because they are people that are technically related to you, right? I would give maybe an extra chance or two if they
Yes.
do something to upset me or to piss me off, because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, your aunt is she's your aunt, your cousin's your cousin, your mom's your mom, your dad's your dad, right? Like you really can't change those
That.
people's feelings
Yeah.
because those are they're people that are just related to you. So I think like giving them grace and like really working on the relationship,
Okay.
because they are related to you, but I definitely feel like if there's a boundary for everything, there's like a point where
Hmm.
it's like, as long as you don't cross over that boundary for
Right.
me, then we're good. We can work on it. We can,
Right.
fix it, if it needs to be fixed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
I,
think people, I mean, we all, I mean, we all have different like views on it. I feel like for me at this point in my life, I'm gonna cut a stranger off just as quick as a sibling. Like I'm just
mm,
not at a point where like your title does not mean much to me anymore, if that makes sense. So
even though
like
there's history,
I feel
because
like
with
if
a
you,
sister, me and you are sisters, we're blood related. With a sister, right? Like we've known each other all of our lives,
yeah,
right?
right,
So there's a lot of history involved, right? Versus because you're saying I would cut a stranger off just as easily as I'd cut a
Well,
sibling
not a
off.
like, so let's just say like a friend, like a friend. I would cut a friend off just as quickly as I would a sister. It just depends on what happens. Like
Right,
if my sister don't do nothing to me and I don't do nothing to her, there's never gonna be no ill will. We're not gonna be close, but we're still calling me, hey girl, like
right.
whatever, we're fine. But I feel like once there's like an offense there, like say they say the same exact things, I'm cutting you, but like like if that's a boundary to me, I feel like that's gonna stay that way. I just
Are
feel like
you?
people, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I just feel like people hold the titles too strongly, especially if it's a weaker relationship. Like if you're close with your mother, of course your mother might say some crazy stuff and you're like, but that's my mom. Like
Of
I feel
course,
like it depends on like the relationship that you're coming, the strength of that relationship.
that makes sense. That
Like
makes sense.
more so, like if I have a great relationship with my mom, I don't think there's anything she could say, do, probably like harm my children. That's probably the only thing that she could ever do that would make me isolate myself from her, and that would probably hurt me more than anybody else.
Yeah.
But like my dad, he might not call me for 6 months. I'll do like a call of life, like, hey dad, like you alive? Okay. But
Right. Right.
hear from you again in six
Right.
months like, and it's, it wouldn't
Right.
really be a thing. But I
Right.
definitely think that maybe people with stronger family dynamics themselves will attach more to relatives. But I think I'm a person that's like very disconnected. So like for me, it's
Right.
like,
And
mm,
I'm the opposite. I feel like I'm so connected. I don't know. It might be the way I was raised. Like, sis, like we're sisters. We share the same dad. You were born here. I was born in Jamaica. I used to like before my mom got her papers to come to America. I was when she did come to America, I was still in Jamaica and I had to like live with like family, right? And growing up in the dynamic that I grew up in, I'm
mhm,
gonna give you like a little idea. My aunt was raising me because my mom was in America, right?
mhm.
And she had 10 kids. And the way we were
Wow.
raised, like, my aunt never treated me any differently from her kids. I was one of the kids. When one was getting in trouble, I would get in trouble just the same. I would get the
Right.
same amount of love they got. And we slept in we had a two-bedroom, and the kids' room, five of us slept on one bed, six of us slept on the other bed. So we grew up pretty close, right? And
Yeah.
I think that's where like when it comes to I'm so big on family. That I feel like that experience really shaped who I am
Yeah.
today, and like my thoughts on family in general. It's like I don't know, it's just so important. Family is just so
Yeah.
important to me. And I feel like I am the opposite of you in that I'm very connected, right?
You're right.
So because I'm very connected, I feel like, oh my God, like family, I don't know, family just means so much, like that,
Right.
that word, like to know that we share the same blood, like
Mhm.
just that relation alone just means so much to me, where it's like, you do something that pisses me off, I may want to, before cutting you off right then and there,
Yeah.
I want to talk about it. I may want to
Mhm.
figure out what went wrong and like try to
Right.
work on it. But of course, there's a boundary to everything, right? Like I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna let people walk all over me just because they're
Right.
related to me.
Right.
Think but I think because of that I'm more like DNA is important.
But that definitely makes sense though. I think that
Yeah,
definitely makes sense. I think like for me being raised more like in solitude, like that has impacted how I see the way people like relate to each other, or like it's very easy for me to like seclude myself, like because
right.
that's something that like we were always like conditioned to do, like you
Yes,
stand up for yourself, you against the world, like like not that like closeness. And it's crazy because there's
right.
so many of us, right? Like,
Yeah.
and there's so
So
many
for
of us.
everyone that don't know, our we share the same dad, and our dad has 13 children, right? Am I good with the numbers, sis?
Yes, it's
Okay.
13. He has 13
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
So we were all kind of raised so differently and so
Mhm.
separated in a sense,
Right.
So like I think especially for our dynamic, we're all so used to being apart.
That is so true. That it's
Like,
even more comfortable to be apart than it is to like. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's more comfortable for us. We're like
It is
used
like
to
where
it.
it's like where we're used to. Like this is where I
Yeah.
operate from. So like if one of y'all call me, I'm gonna answer, I'm gonna talk to you. But like I'm never gonna think about when's the next time you're gonna call me. Like I'll
Right.
never like that won't even cross my mind. It's just like if you pop up on my phone, I'm like, oh my God, hey sis, like how you
Yes.
been? What's going
Yeah.
on? But like it's we're so disconnected and
Yes.
just like it's the norm. But like if
It
my
really
best
is.
friend didn't call me in a week, the way I'll send SWAT to her house, like
Right,
something was
like what the hell? Right.
yeah.
No, that is so true. And it doesn't help that we all live so far apart too. Like,
Yep.
like some of us do live in the same
Hmm.
vicinity, but we for the most
Where
part, all of us
nobody's a 20-30 minute drive from each other.
exactly.
It
Exactly.
like I feel like it takes that like conscious like effort
Right.
that you're the best at, honestly. I'm not even in the game and some of us ain't even in a conversation. Like,
Right.
it's so just it's so weird. Like I always tell people I have so many siblings, but yet a lot of the times I feel like an only child.
Yeah, no, that's the realest thing you could ever say. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Tea with Tea. Um, hope you like, share, and subscribe this video.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Hey, white truck.